Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to another weekly vlog. What's new? We're doing another weekly vlog. But today I'm actually going to plan out some other style YouTube videos to do because I've been planning out my content. I've got my content planned out for this week. We've like jumped straight into like what I'm doing, but I've got my content planned out for this week, so I just need to film and edit that today. Ideally I would have had 2 days, but I worked yesterday, so I've only got 1 day to do that. But it should be okay because I filmed a lot last week and didn't get around to posting it. So I've got that for my content. I need to post on TikTok, Instagram. I want to start posting on LinkedIn as well, just to like be more in the fashion game and like networking a little bit more. I have another fruit parfait, however I ran out of strawberries, so I've had to use some frozen berry mix, and I just hope it's still going to be as yummy as it always is because it's literally like the nicest thing ever. I forgot to put chia seeds on the top. Put a couple on now, shall I? I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to go to Lidl. I wondered why it looked a bit rogue. There we go. I just need my tea for tonight. And that's it really. Like, I'm not actually going to be in this week until I'm going to be in tonight. And then I'm going to be at home till Sunday. Well, till Saturday. So there's no point in buying anything because it'll just go off by then. I don't know what to have for my tea tonight though. I could do like a salmon pasta actually and have it for my lunch tomorrow as well. I might do that. Also, I had a slim chicken yesterday and I probably had it about 8 o'clock because I got in late and then I had like nothing in. So I ordered that. Probably had it about 8 o'clock. I woke up at 4 in the morning. Oh my god, you know that feeling when you're hungover and you're like, my throat is in agony. And like it was so dry and I felt really like lightheaded and like I was going to throw up. I don't know why. Oh my god, that reminds me, I've actually still got my milkshake. Ugh, that's not looking very good, is it? Maybe it was the milkshake that was that done something not nice. Yeah, I think that like, because it was so salty, like obviously chicken and chips is so salty, I think it just dehydrated me and made me feel like I was hungover because obviously alcohol dehydrates you. And I did have a drink with it, and I did also have a drink after. I drink a lot of water and a lot of juice, diluted juice. So I don't really know why that was the case, but it was not a nice feeling. This is today's MOT day. It is Motel Rocks tracksuit. I've got white, I don't know if you can see, but white joggers on, obviously. Oh my god, my leg looks so brown. I don't know how well you can see that, but obviously I'm going to push. These feel like they've shrunk a little bit in the wash. I don't ever remember them being this tight, but it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm going to go Tesco, I'm going to go Lidl and just have a nice little walk down there and then come back and be on it. Slight change of fan. I don't know whether you can see, but it's absolutely torrential. It's actually out. I've just finished me. Okay. I'm so tired. I'm actually really tired. I think I'm just gonna probably go to Lidl later and just do what I need to do. So this is my little Notion homepage. This is what I starting to use to just like organise my life a little bit more, plan everything out. So this is this week's one that I've got to do. I've got like all the dates that I need to post and I've got what I want to post. I literally was just thinking about this in bed. I was like, what can I post this week? So I've filmed an ASOS bikini haul already. Let me just put bikini in there so I know what one it is. And then I've filmed that one as well. I don't need to really edit that one much. Then I've got a little daily vlog that I need to edit, put the clips together. Then, you know when you see like those aesthetic videos, just loads of like cute little bits with like some inspirational quotes or something. I want to do one little video like that because I really like them. Then I'm going to do a July goals, which I actually need to do now. I'll do that one now because that needs to be posted today, and I need to find a sound to go with it. And then book recommendations. So I've been reading lots of books recently. I'll actually show you. I just finished this book last night, and it's Spring on the Little Cornish Isles, The Flower Farm by Philippa Ashley. I've also read An Endless Cornish Summer, so I'm really into like the Cornwall series recently. This one I actually found in the charity shop, so this was only £1 I think, or £2 I want to say. But yeah, so I've really enjoyed these 2 books. Absolutely loved this series so much. I obviously haven't got the third one because I've given it to Jess, but this was literally probably my favourite books I've ever read. I want to say it's so easy to read. It's very Colleen Hoover vibes with the writing style, like Girl Boy. That's definitely my favourite one. This book is very different to what I'm normally used to reading, because I'm used to reading ones like these. But I did really enjoy it, and this was a little bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie, because it was third person and it was from a lot of people's perspectives. Like, it was from a lot of different not storylines, because it was all mixed together. It was from 3 different perspectives. So it was from Will, Jess, they're twins and they own the flower shop, and then Gabby as well, Gabby's the one that come. It does say on the back like a little thing about Jess, a little thing about Will, and a little thing about Gabby. But I don't know whether I'm just not the best at reading yet, like, and getting the hang of like stories and getting to grips with it. But it did take me a while to get into it, but when I got into it, it was really good, and I definitely would recommend. And obviously I got this from the charity shop, so it was really cheap. So every time I go to the charity shop, I keep looking out for any more of them. All of these books I've bought new because I really wanted them. This is Things We Never Got Over, and this is Things We Haven't Write. These books are huge. Like, look how thick them books are compared to like this. Like, that's a normal size. I'm just putting them like next to each other. That's a normal size book. That is probably double the amount. And I probably read it, let's actually see how many pages are in here. I read it so quick because I was so obsessed with them. Oh my god, this has got a little Lucy Score Pretend You're Mine. I'll have to read that. I didn't know how I was going to like them, because I think when you read something and then you read it again from a different situation, you think like, oh, I'm just going to remember the previous one. So like the first book was about, I can't remember the names, but like the first book was about a couple, and then the second book was about his brother and then the girl he meets. And I thought like, I'm just gonna continue thinking about like the first couple, but you actually don't, and you really get into it, and it's nice to see from different perspectives, and it's not that hard to like keep up with. I feel like I've just spoiled the TikTok, but obviously not everyone, like, I feel like more people are going to see the TikTok than people that are going to see this vlog. So yeah, I'm going to just do like a little rating. I do love reading. Like, I feel like I really enjoy it and I really get into it, and I love reading at night just to like calm my mind down a little bit. I hope you didn't mind this little section of like me going through books. If you want more of any info about books, then let me know. But yeah, and then finally I want to do a little fruit parfait recipe. I really love that fruit parfait you know I do. So I might do a little like aesthetic ASMR vibe video recipe type of thing, if I can figure out how to do it, but I'm sure I can. Just what I eat in a day swipes. They actually do really well on TikTok. Shall I just do it? Shall I just go? Because if I don't, I'm gonna have nothing for my tea, or I could wait and go later. You know what? I'm just gonna break that one. You have convinced me. No interest. I'm just gonna go. It'll be fine. I'm probably gonna regret it, but then at least I can go to the post office on the way as well. Okay, yeah, I go. called? I got these for free because I had a little, like, I could get it any Chatty product for free, so I went for these. They're in okay size, they're not massive. Then I got some creme fraiche, some tomato puree, some mozzarella, some salmon, and lastly I got some sugar. And all that cost me £7, £6.95 altogether, which I mean, I suppose I got salmon, but that's what I got, and sugar. I didn't really need a sugar this big, to be honest, but it was only £1 and it'll do. I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I want to have a hot coffee, so I'm gonna use this one. These are the double espresso dolce. They're definitely my favourite ones. Some milk. Put that on to froth. Warm, and then press that. Oh yeah, so the main reason that I went out was, I don't know if you can hear me, but was to return the ASOS parcel, and the post office was shut. It's like a little post office in a one stop, and that one's always shut. And I went to push the door, and like it just didn't open, but there was loads of people in there, and I thought, am I stupid? Am I just trying to open this door the wrong way or something? And I hope that doesn't go over. And then like the man come up, and I was like, oh, okay, like something must be going on, like the man's gonna tell me. And then he stuck on the door, and I noticed that said like shop closed due to staff shortage / sickness, and that shop always has that sign on the door. Get me in there, I'll work in there to keep it open. But there was people at the post office, like in the queue, and I was like, let me in, like I need to return my parcel. It's fine. Here's my little espresso, and I am gonna pop some sugar in it today because recently I don't know why, but I've really got into like having coffee without sugar. I'm only gonna do a teaspoon. And for some reason, every coffee I've been drinking has just been so bitter. Like I'm just like, this coffee tastes horrible. I mean, to be honest, I should have probably tried it first and then decided whether I wanted sugar in it, but I know it'll taste nice with sugar. You know, it always tastes nice with sugar. I am desperate for the Nespresso collab with it. Oh, what is it? I'll have to Google it and I'll put it on the screen. But I am desperate for the Nespresso machine with, like, it's like collabed with a proper coffee machine, I think, or like a coffee machine brand, and it's like, it just looks dead sleek and dead nice. Like a metal jug pitcher. Is it called a pitcher? That's really bad that I forgot. Yeah, that tastes lovely. I'm not really sure on oat milk anymore. I feel like it's just getting too strong. I think because when I'm at my mum's I just have normal milk. I think I just prefer normal milk, to be honest. And like when you go out and that oat milk's more expensive, which is a bit annoying. But I think normally if I get an oat latte, then it gives it like a bit of sweetness, because obviously oat milk's got sugar in. It gives it a bit of sweetness. Whereas if I just get a normal latte, it's a bit too much. So I've literally just been editing for the past couple of hours, and now I need a break from the screen. So as you can see by this, I'm about to film my dinner, which is going to be creamy salmon pasta. And it's literally just going to be chucking everything in that I've made up myself. I'll show you when it's finished, but I am going to do a TikTok of it. I have got so many TikToks like in my drafts that I haven't posted because I couldn't be bothered editing them, but now I actually really enjoy editing, so I've been like editing all them. I'm gonna try and edit my YouTube video tomorrow, later as well, but for now we're gonna make this pasta. Hopefully it's gonna be yummy and hopefully it's not gonna take me too long to do it.